Hi, I'm PeteJackson. I work for Improvement Efficiency West Midlands and I support the 14 Directors of Social Services across the West Midlands. We've recently engaged with the university around a piece of work looking at prevention and looking at what prevention looks like in a climate of austerity. So for all councils in the region, obviously finance is a real problem. How do we reduce the number of people requiring direct services? But also what we've been interested in is how we provide an evidence base to ensure that sort of preventative approaches are seen as being of value. As part of that improvement journey, we're trying to ensure that we're drawing on other resources, both of our partners, but also importantly from an academic institution point of view, from ensuring that we're drawing on the best evidence, we're making sure that we're challenging ourselves in terms of what we're doing, and we're also drawing on good practice from elsewhere to ensure that the West Midlands is keeping ahead of the field. I think in the climate that we're working in, ADAS is very keen to draw on all sorts of different resources to make sure that we are keeping up to speed with what's evolving in terms of approaches to care for the most vulnerable in the community. And I think the university provides an academic rigour that actually within local government is always seen as being of importance and actually of value. I think for local government generally, and probably for universities as well, there's an issue around how do we engage with each other, how do we understand what the respective parts of the system are looking at any one time. And so it's really important, I think, that we've got some sort of personal relationships, we've got faces that we recognise, people that we can pick up the phone to and share an idea or a concept that we'd like to investigate. I think for ADAS, the benefits of engaging with the university are around having that outside view of actually being able to draw on wider base of evidence, also examples of good practice from other places, and also to have a pair of eyes that are perhaps challenging what currently practice is. I think we found engagement with the university really helpful where we've been able to involve the university at an early stage in the development of the project. So rather than drawing down existing research, we've been very keen to sort of do, I suppose, action research really, using case studies, using practical examples from the field and overlaying that with the academic rigour. So looking to the future, very keen to build on our relationship with the university and involve the university in thinking about some of the practical challenges that local governments are facing at the moment, and work with the university to sort of help shape what would be interesting pieces of research that highlight both good practice that is going on within the region, but also draws in a wider evidence base from internationally, nationally, that the university is able to access on our behalf.